I guess this explains that funny feeling we've all been having.
It's Triglav Central Station.
I suppose it would follow that this is the rift.
But are we really in a whole other world right now? It doesn't look any different to me.
We've confirmed your entry into the fractured dimension. Commence your search for the divergence catalyst. You can thank your chromatus for that. It maintains a link to the prime dimension.
We need to look for whatever seems most out of place in the dimension, right?
Correct. The catalyst should reveal itself when anyone with a chromatus approaches.
And if we destroy it, the world will disappear.
Exactly. But there's a catch. Only the wielder of a chromatus can destroy the catalyst.
Wait, really?
So the only one who can find and destroy these catalysts
Is Luger.
Well, that kind of takes the fun out of it.
One last thing. So long as the divergence catalyst exists, you cannot return to the prime dimension.
You never told us that! I guess there really is no turning back, huh?
So much for goofing off on the job.
The train to Oscore will be departing from Platform 1 shortly. Again, the train to Oscore will be departing from Platform 1.
The Oscore train's still running?
Maybe in this alternate dimension, the hijacking never took place.
We cannot just blithely assume that. We have much to learn about this world.
It is fishy that Oscore is still in one piece.
Let's investigate in 2 groups.
Okay, Jude and I will ask around town.
Luger, you handle Oscore.
We're on it.
I could play as Alvin for a bit, maybe. Hey. Even Fang, Variable Trigger, Tiger Blade, Guardian Field. Here I have to set stuff. We have Terra Rupture now. Homing Shot there, Terra Rupture here. Charged Blow? Martial Arm which you charge while performing an attack. I guess I have room for it, I might as well put it. Demon Whip I will never use, but I have it. This is Dark, this is Earth, this is Hammer, and this is Sword. And Light, Fire, Sword. Alright.
These freckled dimensions don't seem all that different to me.
Not at first glance, in any case.
So it seems Luger's chromatus is the key to destroying these fractured dimensions.
And our job is to gather information and support Luger in combat.
Yes, we'll do everything we can to help. We're the wind beneath your wings!
You guys aren't scared of Luger's weird powers? Like, at all?
We have something of a knack for encountering weirdness.
The Lord of Spirits, dimensional breaches...
Talking stuffed animals?
I bet Jude said pretty much the same thing, didn't he?
You called it. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it still scares me to be destroying worlds.
Myself as well. The enormity of such a deed is almost more than I can grasp.
But we've been through too much to turn back now. Whatever the sin we have to bear.
Oh man. Oscore Station. Oh yeah, Oscore. You get to actually explore Oscore in this game, which is neat. The new areas they add in Xillia 2 are like really cool. Just more areas in general. Like there's a couple of new ones. Again, more Olympios, because Xillia 1 didn't have much of Olympios like explored.
There's a train station connected to the plant itself?
For the easy transportation of goods, I suspect. When it comes to business, Olympias doesn't play games.
What's a natural resource plant?
It's a factory that puts out veggies and stuff like that.
Puts out weird vibes, too.
It's pretty standard for Olympias. Well, except for its size. None of the others are this big.
Well, if it isn't Alfred.
How the hell?
You'd address the heir of the Sven family like that? Or has your mind strayed to a time when you were still the legitimate heir?
Are you telling me you're the heir?
You know this guy?
Knew him, more like it.
It appears he has confused you with the Alvin of this world.
He looks like a bigwig to me. If you act all buddy-buddy with him, maybe he'll let us in.
They don't really have that kind of relationship.
Is it inappropriate? How come you even know that word?
Don't forget we're in a fractured dimension. It just might work.
Right. Forgive me, Uncle. I must have forgotten my place.
You are forgiven.
I was hoping you'd give my friends a tour of your amazing plant.
Why not? Oscore's success will only serve to broaden the Sven family's influence, cousin. You'd better start acting the part. Poor Leticia is quite upset over your lack of decorum.
Mom?
Indeed, she's had it with your constant gallivanting.
She's alive.
Who are these people?
My entourage. They're quite a bunch, yeah?
The world is full of dubious sorts looking to sponge off of us. You should choose your friends more carefully.
They don't get much more dubious than yours truly. Nothing, Uncle. Thanks for the advice.
As you know, the great spirit Aska was thought to be nothing more than legend. That is until I found, captured, and bent it to my will. Aska's spirit power is more than sufficient to operate this facility in its entirety.
I've never even heard of that spirit before.
I have no doubt spirits will become a crucial resource in Olympias, the very key to its future.
Hey, my uncle's not the catalyst, is he? So, do you keep Aska down in the basement here, or what?
There is no basement. Aska's imprisoned in the central portion of the dome.
Well then... That was disrespectful, huh?
Alvin, was that really necessary?
Well, if he's not the divergence catalyst, then I'd put my money on that Aska spirit being it. But it's not like he was gonna sit back and let us thwack it, right?
Indeed. And after all, we did come here.
To put this world out of commission. Isn't that right, Luger?
I forgot we saw Gilland again here. Gilland's voice sounded really familiar, but it's also been like 3 years since I last played Xillia. There's something on the ground next to Gilland. Ah, guest keycard. I wonder if Gilland does anything else in gaming and stuff, or anime, because his voice sounded very familiar. It's also been too long since I played Xillia 1. A guest keycard for the Oscore plant that belonged to Gilland. Yeah, this is gonna be relevant later. Can I not? Oh, I go through here.
I feel kind of bad for your uncle.
That's sweet of you, kid.
Oh, we got some people to deal with. Some murder to do. What's the bullet fiesta from Alvin's side? It is variable trigger. Get wrecked. I love to see it. What are you doing over there? Get over here. Oh, you're putting a mine there? I fell for that. I was trying so hard to avoid that and I still fell for it. Give me this light. Power of light. Easy. Come here. I love having guns.
Guardian field. Please provide support.
I'm just gonna spam Demon Fang on you with that mine you have there.
Hey, nice fight. Guess who just got stronger?
Yo, I love this white coat on Alvin. The black coat was good too, but the white is so much better. Speaking of, we should roam as someone else. I'll probably roam as other characters in dungeons, because again, in the towns and villages, they default me to Luger. Oh, password? Oh, sorry I interrupted Rowan. I wish this game was like Tales of Arise, where you can't interrupt the characters. Okay, so now I have to do the passcodes. The first passcode was 8778. Easy to remember. Gamer. There. Going counterlink? Just saying.
Here we go.
This is a good time for Bullet Fiesta. Oh, look at all that. It makes the game lag, and I love it. It was so hard to link Guardian Field because, like, my sword attacks normally push them back. So Variable Trigger only takes 4 PP, which is very cheap.
An unfortunate side effect.
I'm sorry.
Get wrecked. Wonder Fire, go.
Who's next?
You're not as lazy as you look.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Stupid mine. What do you think you're doing? Goodbye.
Victory is based on
Truth.
justice.
Money.
Money.
Guess who just got stronger?
Line charge 2.
I'll keep getting better.
Healing circle just in time for the boss here? Which, I mean, like, come on, we all know it's gonna be Asuka. Other than the fact that I played this game and other people probably played this game, but it's gonna be Asuka.
Look at the size of the tomatoes.
Want to see how many I can fit in my mouth?
No one wants to see that, Tipo.
Are you a good cook?
He's pretty good.
Really? I'd love to try your tomato omelet sometime.
Ah, but roasting a tomato retains its juices and is not to be underestimated.
Ugh, tomatoes are gross.
I'm with you. I draw the line at ketchup.
Your loss.
You two eat like 5-year-olds.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my word. I don't like ketchup either. I'm with you, Alvin. I hate ketchup. Always have, always will. Tomatoes, I'm picky with. I will not eat like a really cold tomato like on a burger, like what they put on the burger, but I like diced tomato. Which I think I've said that many times, every time tomatoes come up. But ketchup? No, never liked ketchup.
Should have gone a little easier.
Never have, never will. I've always been the outlier in my family, like, not liking ketchup. Because, like, my whole family likes ketchup, but I don't.
You could be a mime.
No, let me link guard you. Mortar Fire? I gotta look at other combos with, like, Rowan and Elise to keep the combo over limits going.
You see that?
My will is my strength.
That sounds like something Yuna would say. Wait, this is a, what's this? Why is this orange? Why is there an orange dot on the minimap here? Weird, but okay. Yeah, tomatoes like diced in something I'll eat. Also, I like cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are good. But the tomatoes they put in like a cold tomato like in a burger, just the way it looks like kind of turns me off, I guess. I do like cherry tomatoes and I like tomatoes diced in like pasta or something. Ketchup, do not like at all.
You could be a mime.
Great job, everyone.
Not as great as us, though.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. That's just how I got back there. Oh yeah, is it the, I think it is. I think the next boss is like one of the worst bosses in this game. It's not this boss, I think it's in Chapter 7. Like I said, Chapter 7 is very long. It's either the next boss or the final boss. There's 3 main bosses of Chapter 7. Because there's 3, like, main parts of it. I remember, I think. Unless I'm remembering wrong.
Chibo can turn into a backpack.
Yep.
Hey, I got my own backpack too.
What's inside of it?
Pretty stones I found.
You fill that bag with stones? What is wrong with you, girl? Just stones? OL.
I wonder what this apparatus is for.
Looks like a... Well, I mean, it looked like a vending machine from far away, but it's not. Hello. You can renew your card's data using the machine. I will renew the guest card. Fine. I always like it in Tales games when they change up the treasure chest for every location you're in. It's very nice. Who can wear what I just got? It's for Luger. Of course it is. Oh, it's also for Rowan. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to put it on Rowan. Because Rowan can use the defense boost. Also, put the spirit symbol on whoever I'm playing as. In this case, Alvin. Also, something about Xillia that I don't... I mean, I don't necessarily hate it, but I wish you can equip more... like another accessory, because Tales of used to have 2 accessory slots. Xillia bumped it down to 1. Kind of wish it was 2, but I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but I do wish it was 2 accessories instead of 1. We should do Kitty Dispatch, actually.
Let's have everyone help out.
Meow. Gummy fishes?
I hope you find something good.
Meow.
I can't believe that Olympias has great spirits too.
In fossil or spirite form, sure, I could see that. But a physically manifested great spirit? Didn't see that coming.
I would imagine that its existence here is only due to this being a fractured dimension.
What kind of spirit is Asuka supposed to be?
It's said to be the great spirit that commands the power of light.
I hope its temperament is sunny too.
I've learned not to expect too much from the temperaments of great spirits. I've had a bad experience or two.
Tell me about it.
Rowan, are there many other great spirits?
Well, we've encountered the 4 great spirits of earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as the great spirits Celsius of ice and Volt of lightning. I've also read about Shadow, the great spirit of darkness, and Pluto, ruler of the underworld.
And don't forget Muse, and then Lord Maxwell, who rules over them all.
That's what most people believe. But some scholars believe there may be a great spirit even stronger than Maxwell.
Stronger than Maxwell? Do they mean Kronos?
I believe the possibility is high.
Well, let's hope we never run into that guy then.
Oh, come on. You know that's not gonna happen.
Doors?
It's a JRPG.
Variable trigger!
Luger's got you.
Variable trigger!
Easy. Oh, get him, Tipo. I saw that Tipo squash.
Let's rock! Mortar fire!
Who's
Love
next?
Mortar Fire.
You're not as lazy as you look.
Elle, shut up. Stop backseating so much.
Zero divide!
Don't worry.
Variable trigger! Tiger blade! Homing shot! Hit him with darkness!
Correct. I'm shocked that power hit actually carried on. That homing shot was so slow.
We're finally done.
I am pooped.
I've got to get stronger.
I know you can do it.
Linked Minds? New skill? Linked Minds sounds familiar. I have no idea what that does, though.
What's that up in the ceiling?
Got me, Rowan. I have no idea what you're talking about, though.
Try striking it.
Try striking it. Yeah, no, we fought these enemies before. I got it. I know what's up. Die.
Take this!
I wish I could turn off Elle. I wish I could time her out, or essentially turn off her voice. I don't really hate Elle. Elle's fine. Elle's a fine character, but her whole, like, try striking it is very annoying. I mean, I just said Nova's the worst character in all of Tales of Xillia 2.
And that's a wrap.
And not just because she shares my name and she's a disgrace to the name, but, you know, she's very annoying. There are a lot of annoying characters in this game, but none of them hold a candle to Nova because of how much you have to deal with her.
Time to get serious.
Ivar comes to mind, but he's from Xillia 1, but he's in this game, so I count him.
Unfortunate side effect.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. Boom. Get wrecked.
We're in this together.